Hey everyone, I just wanted to make sure you knew that you could watch my videos at 1x speed, which is normal, or 1.2, 1.5, 1.8, or 2x. If you want to speed up my videos, all you got to do is hit the little button on Facebook that's shaped like a gear, the little settings button, and change the playback speed to a speed faster than 1x. Most of my videos I never actually watch a second time, but if some of them are super technical, or something like that, I will watch it back at 2x speed. And so I listen at twice the speed I talk. And same for podcasts. I virtually always listen to podcasts at least 1.5x or 2x. And same with audiobooks. It's almost always at least 1.75x or 2x, depending on how slow the person talks. But even my own videos, I always, if I listen back to them, it's at 2x, because that's, just takes a long time to listen to a video, especially because some of mine are long. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure you knew that you could speed me up, and that lets you get through my content faster. And also, you may be wondering, why are some of my videos somewhat a little bit repetitive? There's two reasons. One, it requires a lot more preparation to deliver a single video nice and clean all the way through with no repetition. And I just don't have the time to do that kind of that prep. It's a lot easier to write a long document than a short document, even though it's more words, because you can just write and write and write. And the same way with doing these videos, it's just a lot easier to just start and crank it out. And if I did a bunch of prep work and built out a script and a layout and all of that, I could make the videos half the length. But my plan eventually at some point is to edit them all down. I've got people working on that right now, so I'm hoping, my really long videos turn into much shorter recaps. So the two reasons that my videos are somewhat repetitive sometimes is, one, it's just easier to do them that way, because it requires less preparation and I can still make sure I cover all the points I wanted to. The other reason I do it that way is because for months now, I've intended at some point to get someone to edit them down into shorter versions. And if I make sure everything's covered, even if it means I cover it, 2 or 3 different ways, it gives them more content to work with. So at some point when these things are edited down to much shorter versions, it is the opportunity for essentially them to have 2 or 3 different versions of what I said, and therefore they can pull the very best, clearest, and most articulate versions of what I said into the ultimate video that is the short version that gets posted on YouTube and all that, which hopefully will happen at some point as I try to get more of the information about Bitcoin out there. So anyway, that's why they're long. To repeat myself, they're long because it's just easier to do it that way. And they're also long because it gives the people who will ultimately edit them into shorter versions a lot more to work with. But the downside is the short versions are going to end up being released weeks or even months after the long versions are recorded. It's just however long somebody it takes to get around to editing them to a short version. But in the meantime, crank me up 1.2x, 1.5x, 1.8x, 2x. Test the limits for how fast you can make me talk. Because it'll save you a bunch of time, since I know a lot of my videos are long. So that speed feature on Facebook is a lifesaver. Crank me up to as fast as you can handle. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks.